Alright, episode 5. So Chibi Robo, Tiny Robot does housework. Yeah. Never speaks. And since it's a Nintendo game and relatively old, there's no voice acting. So it might be pretty fun to do voices for that. I don't know if people would find that like super annoying though. I don't know if they would, but I really enjoy doing voice impersonations. And in an earlier episode, I mentioned how on Bridge of Elden, you can just do this, basically across the thing. This does not work when it is Yoshi, and Yoshi enjoys spinning around in an egg, but it does work when I'm doing that. Come on, Yoshi. Nope, get over there. Ah, so close. This is also a really good stage for Lucas's grab, because it's got a long reach. It's slow, but it's got a very powerful throw. Yeah, so Chibi Robo, that would be fun. I really hope people wouldn't just be annoyed, to hell by my voices that I do. But otherwise you would just be hearing all the characters go like like the voices in Animal Crossing, but less high pitched and squirrely. That game is I find it very fun. However, it has weird random crashes in Dolphin. So if I can figure out a good fix for that, because otherwise I would just be stopping the gameplay every like 5 minutes or so, depending on how often it decides to crash. Normally it's like 5 to 25 minutes. So I would not be I wouldn't be surprised if I could manage to get an entire episode done before there's a crash. But if there is a crash, then I would just be stopping the audio, and the recording would automatically stop, so that's not an issue. And then editing it all together and trying to sync up the audio, and just stuff that's not super fun. And then also some awesome Game Boy games. I know Pokemon Emerald is not at all uncommon. But that's probably my favorite Pokemon game ever, because it combines relatively modern graphics with a small Pokedex, by which I just mean there are not a whole lot of Pokemon, like the odd 600 or whatever it is in, I don't even know what new Pokemon game. I don't know if Black and White 2 is out. I just stopped following that after I was so disappointed with Diamond. Alright, but I might do that because I really do enjoy Pokemon Emerald. I would probably not just do the main game. I would do a Nuzlocke. If you don't know what that is, Nuzloke. I know I'm like verbally linking. I'm just gonna not do this one because it is too big to conveniently play or watch. That is basically a set of rules that you apply to a Pokemon game. Not digitally or anything, just in your head. The basic rule set is that, audio glitch. Alright, skipping this one too. Basic rule set is that, if a Pokemon faints, you cannot revive it. You have to release it. It's not a rule, but it's kind of a given that you nickname all your Pokemon. Oh man, you know what? I know what I said about being too big to comfortably play on or watch, but I just love Temple too much. Hyrule Temple. Nuzlocke, alright. Nuzlocke. Oh man, dude, I'm so distracted. Oh yeah, some rule sets. There's a pretty big variance. Oh, you can only catch the first Pokemon on each route. So for example, if you run into a Shroomish, let's say, and then later a Cacturne, I don't know where this would be that you're running into those two together, maybe the desert. then you can only catch the Shroomish. If you knock it out, you faint it, just bummer. You cannot catch the Cacturne later on. Some rule sets say you cannot use potions. Some rule sets say you can only use potions to, as opposed to Poke Centers. Wow, really? That didn't knock him off. Some rule sets say no held items. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh, God. Some rule sets say no held items. What other rule sets? Oh yeah. For the most part, no legendaries. I believe. Oh, come on, dude. Let's weigh like 250. Does not get knocked off. I believe the majority of rule sets prohibit. Oh my God, what was? Oh yeah, using the Master Ball. If you just Google Nuzlocke and use the LOCKE, sorry, then you will find there's a wiki, there's a comic, and the comic's author is the original creator of it, because he's a fan of Lost, and his comics frequently referenced Lost. And as you can imagine, I don't know, some of you maybe imagine this, others of you are just waiting for me to tell you. He had a Nuzleaf that he associated with John Locke from Lost, which I don't watch Lost. I just know who John Locke is. I watched like one episode, didn't like it, despite the I believe the protagonist is named Jack, which you want me to like your game, your movie, your TV show, just name your protagonist Jack. Far Cry 1, Jack Carver. Kind of blanking on any other Jacks right now, but yeah, that is an instant way to make me relate to him. Yeah, Nuzlocke rule set, super fun. I would enjoy that. I have been meaning to do a Nuzlocke. I started one, and I started recording one, but that was before I bought my microphone, so that was purely for my own purposes and without commentary. So, hardly worth, not at all actually worth posting, and possibly copyright infringement to post, because I believe one of the ways Let's Plays are legal is fair use. Commentary, is it's one of those fair use provisions. Possibly educational, but I don't think it's journalistic. You know what? I'm not gonna bother trying to figure that out. Come here, Falcon. Come here, Falcon. Come here, Falcon. Oh, no, pull it back. Oh, don't do it, do not do it, do not do it. Aha, I got you. Oh, you know what, I have 2 lives, I'm actually... This is why you don't jinx it. Alright, that I would probably want to play the entire Mother series, Earthbound series. I have not played any of those, and I recently found out that they actually translated the original game Mother 1 or Mother 0, Earthbound 0, actually, depending on your naming point of view. Yeah, look at that. Look who won with 0% damage. And I've heard nothing but good things about those games. Audio glitch, you are the bane of my existence. Oh yay, Final Destination. This is gonna be... Oh no, Marth. This is gonna be terrible. I was gonna say this is gonna be good because I can just, PK Thunder across this place. But, no, this is gonna be Counter City. Although, surprisingly not so far. You know what, I'm actually doing very well. I'm sorry, that was an awkward silence. But NES games I would very much like to do. I have not played any NES games. N64 games, maybe. I never liked that graphical style. The kind of I wouldn't call it low poly, because low poly is to me that's some. Oh, whoa. Okay, I guess I exhausted both of my jumps. Oh, come on, that was within arm's reach for sure. Even Lucas with his T-Rex arms. Would you? Thank you. Yeah, never played NES games. Never owned an NES. Played a lot of GameCube games at friends' houses, and occasionally played. I think Super Mario 64, if that was the one where you jump through many paintings, and I'm very confident it was, but I could still be wrong. Played that for a while. Really did not like that game. Even when I played the, I think there was a DS remake. I think that's what I was playing. There was some kind of weird, emulator thing. Kind of doubt that. Never liked that graphical style. To me, that just does not appeal to me. There are a couple of Zeldas I haven't played that I may want to do. Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time, which I know are like huge, super important ones, and by not playing them, I insult the very existence of Nintendo in some people's minds. I am playing through Twilight Princess right now on an emulator. Hold on, I need to exhale. Inhale and exhale. And that's super fun, but I have to play the GameCube version because the Wii version does not work with GameCube controller, because there are no GameCube controls in the Wii version, which I know that there are reasons that they did that. They needed to flip the game world or something, because Wii players would want the game to be probably right-handed, and GameCube gamers, it didn't affect them because it was a button press rather than a swing. So the world is flipped horizontally on the GameCube and Wii versions, but GameCube version and Wii version have pretty much identical graphics. And interestingly enough, and this like shocked me when I found out about it, there is an HD texture pack in the making for Twilight Princess. I don't know if it's the Wii or GameCube version, but at one point I realized Dolphin had a lot of options about textures. You can dump textures, which in this case just means every texture that gets read from the game, just to copy that file to a folder. And I decided to Google Twilight Princess HD texture pack because the textures being from 2007? 2007? Yeah, 2007-ish, are not that great. And it's not like the Wii is a particularly powerful console. And turns out, yes, there is a gigantic, high-resolution, amazing texture pack for Twilight Princess. Audio glitches. That has not been released. How tragic. I would like to download that and try it. Other stuff, Far Cry 1, Far Cry 2, probably not in that order, probably Far Cry 2, and then while that's running, Far Cry 1, because Far Cry 2, I mean, I think that game is like 20 odd hours if you do a lot of side quests. And it's a very easy game to, well, actually, that depends on your commentator style. If you like to talk very directly about things going on in the game, and if you've watched like any of this video, okay, I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden I cannot easily breathe. Then you know that I do not exactly adhere to it's being strictly on topic. But Far Cry 2, if you don't require the game to provide you with constant commentary topics, then Far Cry 2 is a good game, because there's a lot of driving, which is the first thing anyone would tell you about Far Cry 2. Audio glitch is... oh my god. Alright, gonna have to quickly end this, I hope. There's a lot of driving. In general, it's a pretty relaxed game until you actually get to a shootout. And those are super tense and fun, especially if you brought a rocket launcher, grenade launcher, any kind of explosive projectile. Come up here, King DDD. I dare you. I dare you. Oh, okay. Far Cry 1. I really liked that game right up until it decided to genre shift right into mutants. I did not like that. I don't know, something about the mutants. That was a weird noise. I did not like them. They were not particularly scary, like the way they were themselves, but they liked to hide and then jump out at you, which greatly irritated me. Come on, King DDD. I need to end this episode. I need to end it sometime soon. This is going to be like a 17-minute one because I don't like to cut them. Oh, no. I'm the best at this. Yeah, they weren't scary in the way that they were. They were just scary in their behavior. And we will likely revisit this topic later, not necessarily the next episode, because this is the last one I'm going to do for a while, so I'll probably completely forget what I was saying, but at some point. So, yeah, you know. Alright, thank you for watching. Hopefully Leo's computer will be working again soon, because I really enjoy the Portal 2 ones, and when playing co-op, I tend to be more humorous and less educational, which I understand many of you prefer. Goodbye.